The future is listening. The story of the traveler from 2256 echoes an earlier legend, John Titor. In the early 2000s, Titor claimed to be a soldier from 2036, sent back to retrieve an IBM computer. His posts, filled with technical jargon and dire predictions, captivated the internet. Many of his prophecies failed, but his story became modern folklore, a template for future mysteries. Years later, the new traveler emerged, using similar methods but focusing on climate disaster, AI, and digital censorship. The message was updated for a new era, resonating with contemporary fears. Was this a copycat, an evolution, or a genuine warning from a more desperate future? A message from the future needs proof. The traveler released maps of a flooded America, Florida gone, coastlines redrawn by rising seas. Blurry, damaged photos showed empty cities and strange symbols, explained as data corrupted by time. The ambiguity fueled belief and skepticism alike. The traveler described sentient AI governors and neural weave communicators, technology that blurred privacy and control. The warnings were specific. 2029 would be the great turning, with a solar flare crippling communications and AI gaining autonomy. The message: build resilient communities, preserve knowledge on physical media, and resist total digitization. The evidence was never definitive, but the warning struck a nerve. The story became a call to action disguised as prophecy. The line between fact and fiction blurred, and the legend grew. The traveler's message was clear. Your choices now shape everything. The future is not set. Heed the warning. The traveler's story split the internet. Believers saw the warnings as eerily prescient: climate change, AI, censorship, all unfolding in real time. Skeptics saw a clever hoax, unverifiable evidence, vague predictions, and classic science fiction tropes. Some predictions seemed to come true, fueling debate. Skeptics called it confirmation bias, believers called it proof. Forums buzzed with arguments, analyses, and theories. The search for the truth became part of the legend. The story was no longer just about a message from the future, it was about our need to believe and our need to doubt. The mystery became self-sustaining. The traveler's tale is captivating, but what does science say? Einstein's relativity shows time is flexible, move fast enough and you travel to the future. Astronauts age slower in orbit, time dilation is real. To leap centuries, you'd need near light speed or orbit a black hole. Possible in theory, impossible with today's tech. Traveling to the past is another matter. Paradoxes abound. The grandfather paradox: change the past, and you might erase yourself. Some theories suggest alternate timelines, change the past, create a new reality, but there's no evidence for parallel universes. The traveler's story lives in the gap between science and imagination. It's a modern myth, grounded in real fears and real physics, but ultimately speculative. The legend persists because it feels possible, even if it isn't. We want to believe. The science is uncertain, but the story endures. Suddenly, the traveler's post stopped. No farewell, no explanation, just silence. Theories exploded. Was the traveler recalled by future authorities, silenced by shadowy agencies, or did the creator simply move on? The abrupt end became part of the legend. Some saw a tragic hero, others a victim of conspiracy. Skeptics saw a storyteller who left at the perfect moment. The silence was the final act, a mystery with no resolution. Sometimes the unanswered question is the most powerful message. Today, the legend of the traveler from 2256 endures. Was it a hoax, a creative project, or a real warning? The story fuses modern anxieties, climate, technology, freedom, into a cautionary tale. It forces us to confront our choices and the future we're building. Whether real or not, the message resonates: your actions matter. As 2029 approaches, every crisis is seen through the lens of this prophecy. The legend is a mirror, reflecting our hopes and fears. Its truth may not matter as much as the conversations it inspires. Until the future arrives, the mystery remains. The truth is out there, or maybe it's within us.